So today I thought we'd take a look at the new reticles for the scopes in Call of the Wild that came out with the latest update. We also got a new scope as well, and we're going to be taking a look at that, but I want to be trying it out on some pretty cool animals throughout the day. Starting with something that's a little bit big, if you know what I'm saying. We're talking about the Banteng, and we happen to have a pretty good one out here somewhere. And it reminds me a lot of the Crosshair in Hunting Unlimited 2010. So it's super cool, and that is actually the one that we're looking for. We got a huge Banteng out here, and that's not going to be a good situation. We got to make sure that we use the AR 300, not the 308, because that's a little bit too small for this thing. But take a look at this. So we got a beautiful level 4 Banteng out here. He's about 100 yards out, so we'll zero for 80, and we're going to try and see if we can't catch the heart. Well, didn't get it, but definitely hit something pretty solid. And we'll throw another one into him really quickly, and that will for surely take him down. Alright, but guess what? We still have a couple shots left, and we got some more Banteng taking off over there. And that one should be smoked as well. Well, let's have a look. Well, we got one bullet left. And that should help bring him down. At least I would imagine. Yes, it is. Okay, good. Let's reload this and see if we can't potentially get one more Banteng down. Alright, he's not going far. Those are all female. And I believe that may be it for the Banteng. So the first one's laying right here. He's going to be a real nice level 4. And let's see how we did. Ended up getting a single lung shot. We were going straight for the heart, but didn't make it there because we hit that shoulder at 90 yards out. So we only did in fact get a single lung. He was a 123.39. And as you can see, it just couldn't quite make it there. So then we put a following shot into him, and we did get another lung right behind the front shoulder at 100 yards. We got eyes on another pretty decent Banteng out here. He's not quite as big as the other one, but he's a solid bull, and he's bedded out there at about 150 yards. This time we should be able to hold it right on the heart. All right, here we go. Oh, it looked like a pretty good shot. Let's throw another one in real quick just in case. And that should definitely help bring him down quite a bit quicker. Well, we found him down right here. He's a pretty nice Banteng, and he's actually in a super cool position. Although it is raining, it's pretty rare for a Banteng to go down in this kind of position like this. So I like for it to get a little more sunny out, and then we can try and get a cool picture of this thing. All right, maybe just like that right there, and that should be good. Yeah, that's kind of cool. All right, well, let's pick him up. It's actually going to be a gold at 110.39. Looks like we were just a little bit forward of the heart there at 160 yards, but still did manage to get a single lung. Ooh, now this is going to be a pretty good test because we got a big buck out here at 260 yards, but he's right behind, well, he was right behind that tree stand. Now we got him right out there in the wide open at about 250. So we're going to be able to go for a nice shot. And he's down. He is down. We took a 250 yard shot like it wasn't even there. Holy, let's go get him. We got another really nice whitetail here. He's not quite a 200 plus, but he's gonna be a 180 plus. And then there's another decent, oh, that's actually a 180 as well. You know what? If that's a 180 right there, then this might be even a 190s. Anyways, we're gonna try and double up. We already took down one beautiful whitetail. Now we're gonna try and take down two more. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Both bucks went straight down. The good thing about this scope, and one thing I really like about it, is the fact that there's no edges, so you don't really have any obstruction to the animal. It's just a straight crosshair, and once it runs past it, or if it's before it, you can see it from a long ways away. It's fully visible. Well, here's our massive whitetail buck laying right here. Let's take a look at him. He should be a 230 plus, I would imagine so. And honestly, that might make for a pretty cool picture just like that. Look, the amount of tines and the mass on this thing. Wow. The only thing that he's missing is stickers. And I just thought of that. Why don't any bucks have stickers in Call of the Wild? Like, we should have fork G2s, we should have split G3s, we should have kickers sticking off the brow tines, which is the G1, potential drop tines. There's so many things that this buck could have. I mean, he's already super impressive. But other than the great one, let's get some uniqueness in some of these racks. What do you think about that? Let's pick him up. It's going to be a perfect hard shot at 270 yards. 235 gold. Wow. I mean, absolutely perfect shot. Got him right in the bottom of the heart on that buck. And what a rack indeed. Holy. All right, let's go over here now and pick up these two bucks as well. And even though these bucks here would typically just be mainframe 8s or small 9-pointers, which would still be an 8, you could still have a couple of kickers in some of these. Yeah. Oh my God. What the heck just happened? How did this buck score 196 when I figured he had an estimate of up to 180? That doesn't even make sense, because this is the smaller of the two bucks. Take a look at this. This is the bigger one. This one has way more mass than the other one. And this only scored 180 and he's not even a gold. Oh, it's probably because of the height of the tines. 247. Double lung shot on him, 181. I would still give that one way more points, score-wise, than this one. This one does have taller tines, but he doesn't have hardly any mass. And he has about the same amount of points. Let's see, what is he? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He is a 10-point, but a very, very narrow 10-point. And he's a gold. 196. Perfect double lung shot. Right there. So let's get back to this one and take a look at him. That was another perfect double lung shot as well. Almost identical shot placement at 247 yards. 181.14. Holy, now that is a buck. Look at that estimate, 235 to 270. So that means that buck could potentially be up to a 245 scoring whitetail. We got him out there at about 280 yards. And we're out here on Rancho. I figured we'd switch maps here real quick in hopes of maybe going after some big muley as well. But we got this buck out here pretty broadside right there. And I think we'll zero in for probably 300 and we'll hold it right on the heart. This is going to be our first attempt at taking a pretty far shot with this new reticle. All right, here we go. I'm actually liking the view pretty good. It's a little bluish, but that should have been perfect. And it was, because he's going down right there. Wow. We held it right on the heart. And he went straight down. All right, let's have a look at our big whitetail buck, which is laying right down over the top of this next ridge. And then after that, I got a pretty good idea on where there might be some good muley bucks. But here he is laying right here. Oh, he's going to be at 236. And we got a 300-yard, absolutely phenomenally, perfectly placed shot right through the left lung. Absolutely dead center. But at 236 is a giant whitetail, and he weighed almost 200 pounds. He's kind of the dark fur type as well. And look at that rack. Now again, just imagine this buck right here with a single drop time. Like, how cool would that be? And imagine how long you would spend to try and get that thing. Because I tell you one thing, I'd be out here all day to get it. Whoa, look what we just found. That's a rare piebald whitetail right there. Not sure where he came from, but it doesn't really matter. Oh, I hope we got him. Oh my God, I hope we got him. I didn't see him take off. But then again, if he did take off, we'd see him over here somewhere. That's a good buck. That's a really good buck. And he's down. We just doubled up, I believe. Because like I said, I didn't see the piebald take off anywhere after that. Well, he was right behind that rock there. So if anything, he should be still there. Unless, nope, that's not him. As we're getting closer and closer, I'm getting more nervous. But then, look at that. He's laying right there. We got him. Holy, that must have been one heck of a perfect shot. Because I was hoping the rock wasn't going to obstruct our shot. And it must not have, because he's laying right there. Ooh, got a spinal cord shot. Not even going to give us a full integrity for that. But that's all right. 170-yard shot. And it's going to be a rare piebald. Whitetail buck. Not a very big one. 132. But nonetheless, that's still a pretty cool rare. Yeah, and I honestly don't think we would have gotten him if it wasn't for the new reticle. There's a 186 and another spine shot. Are we zeroed in for 300 here? What's the deal? What's going on? Lower neck lung shot there at 185. It's gonna be a 186, and we really need to check what the deal is with this here. 160. We shot spine both times. That should not be happening. Well, we'll have to hold a little bit lower next time, I suppose. Holy, I was hoping we'd find a bighorn, but I wasn't expecting to find a big ram like this. In fact, we literally just went right through here, took down a bunch of female, and all of a sudden now there happens to be one lone ram. Not only is he a ram, but he is a max weight ram. Holy, is he big. Probably a 148, maybe potentially a 150s. Look at that mass. It's a difficult angle to go for that shot, especially the fact that we have to go all the way back over there. I'm talking we literally have to go all the way down here, cross, then circle all the way back around to get to that ram, which I'm not excited about. But if we get him, we'll go over there eventually. Don't you worry. Right now, however, we're trying to get a better angle for the shot. I mean, we're looking at 300 there. We could hold for the heart, potentially. And I think we might just do that. Not only that, if we're lucky, he could potentially drop right into the water. Come on, give me a better angle than that. That'll work. That will work. Smoked him. He went straight down. Alright, so I would imagine that should have been a perfect hard shot. And like I said before, we will eventually go back and get him, but not just yet. We do have another bighorn over here. He's not very big, so we're going to hold off on him. But let's make sure we mark this spot so we don't lose him. We still have a lot of lake to cover. Yeah, we have to go all the way to here to cross over to get all the way to here. And unfortunately, I think that's the only way we can really go to get to him. Look at this. This is one of the females that was in the herd of the sheep that we just saw. Well, you guys didn't see, but this is one of them. So it's kind of surprising at the fact that all these female were right here, and now there's a big old ram that suddenly appeared. All right, here's our big ram laying down on the bottom of this ridge right over here. If he would have taken 2 steps forward, he potentially would have floated right over to us because we were right there. Man, that would have been perfect, huh? Well, he couldn't quite make it. 2 steps, that's all he needed. And looking at this ram, it looks like the right side of him is way bigger than his left. But then again, I could be wrong. Just like that. And let's pick him up. Ooh, he's almost a 150, and 150 would have been massive. 164 is diamond, so I figured he was upper 140s. 148.18, and we did in fact pull off a straight to the heart shot at 290 yards. Yeah, he was a good one. Ended up weighing 294 pounds. But a big old ram down. Holy, we finally got eyes on a giant muley out here. We've been looking for a good while to try and find one, and that actually may be another good one out there as well. I can't tell, but it looks like there's 2 bucks. Nothing compared to this one, though. We got him out there at about 315. He's pretty broadside right there. So I think we'll zero for 300 and hold it right on the heart. I think we actually might have even made a heart shot. Holy, look at the bucks taking off. All right. Oh, there's the one that we wanted. Okay, pressure's good. We definitely want this buck, guys. We definitely want this buck. He tricked me. Oh my god, I think we hit him. Well, I know we hit him, but I think we got him good enough. No, that's not going to be taking him down. And he actually may have popped out a render. Yeah, he did. Hold it! Hold it! Hold it. We might have gotten an intestine hit. Because our buck is down. Our buck is down. I'll take it. Alright, we got the split forks. Yeah, I give him a 250. 252 gold, and we did in fact make a perfect heart shot at 300 yards. Wow, what a shot. What a shot. You're talking dead center heart. As he was quartered away, slightly away from us, and we put that thing right on the money. Holy, and look at that rack. Now, we've been covering this map for a good while now, and we haven't seen anything even close to this size. All of a sudden we come around the corner, and I saw this rack sticking up in that tall grass. I knew he was a big shooter. Yep, I'd be willing to bet that we most likely got an intestine hit on this buck. Because he didn't go very far. We got some blood right here. Blood rate very low, but it's probably from an intestine hit. Either way, he's laying right here. He was a beautiful buck as well, 234. Would have been a gold. And we did in fact pull off an intestine hit at 400 yards to take down this incredible buck. Wow. He's a super, super cool buck. Really tall with super good mass, but he doesn't have much for main beams or spread. Oh my god! Just when I thought they didn't get much bigger, we go ahead and find a minimum estimate of a 300 plus on this buck. Are you kidding me? Look at the size of that thing. That's a diamond rack. That right there is a diamond potential muley. And a level 4. We've only gotten one of these, but we've definitely gotten one, so we know for a fact that it's a thing. I mean, that's a 4. But look at this thing. This thing absolutely dwarfs this one. They're both gold potential bucks, but this guy is actually a dime potential. Oh, that was not good. That was not good. Look at that rack. Oh my god, look at that rack. Look at that. You guys, look at that thing. He's a freaking giant. Oh my god. Stay calm. Stay calm. Okay, we got him out there at about 400. Probably close to it. We'll get a little bit closer here and see if maybe we can spot him again. Right there, 430 yards. Oh, there he is. Ah, he's gonna trot on me, isn't he? Oh my god, he's hit. He's hit. I think we dropped low, though. Think we dropped low. Son of a... It's okay. We got backup. Come on. He should be right here. That was an extremely risky shot. I can't believe we did that, but we did. Anyways, we're going to see if we can't get a follow-up right here. There he goes. Oh, that's a whitetail. That's a whitetail. Where would he be? I'm seeing hunting pressure. Is that where he would have been? I mean, the shot was 450 plus, but we were super high up shooting downwards. So that would in fact gave us a lot of elevation for our shot. Well, the fact that we have hunting pressure. No way. You guys. That's the other buck right there. That is the other buck right there. That means we for surely got this one. And he's probably piled up right over here. Somewhere down here. But either way, how cool is this? That's a great buck as well. It's a beautiful, beautiful muley. And we're going to go for a shot at him right now. In fact, it's going to be a perfect hard shot. Alright. Well, I'm pretty excited to find this big buck. He's got to be in this brush here somewhere. So he was here. That's 200 yards away. It's a pretty good ways for a buck to go that has a vital hit. There's tracks there. Remember, it's going to be a max weight buck track. So when we see it, we're going to know. Oh, that's a buck track, but it's not a max weight one. White tail. I mean, maybe our shot was better than I thought, because I'm not seeing any blood here. Okay, in a case like this, the only thing we can do is backtrack him. So that means go back to the initial spot that we spotted him and took the shot. Which would be, oh my god. Dude, if this buck is laying right here, that means we made a really good shot. Either that or he ran really far and then came back, but there's no way he would have went down and have that much hunting pressure as quickly as this was. I'm so excited to pick this thing up. Oh, he's a giant. A minimum estimate of 300. Holy, look at that rack. Now, we were just talking about stickers and whatnot on whitetail. You can see right here, this guy has actually two of them. One right there and one right there. So he does have a forked G2, but then he also has two stickers. Now, why can't the whitetail have that? Wow, look at that. That is one incredible buck. Well, let's pick him up. Oh my god, we pulled off a 450-yard liver shot. Are you kidding me? Let's freaking go. He's going to be a 306 gold. So he's going to score at the bottom end of that, but still an absolute giant buck and one phenomenal shot. Liver stomach shot at 450 yards. Wow. So 312 is diamond. He was only 6 points off, which is an absolute giant for a muley buck. I was wondering why we couldn't find him. Now, the shot that we took was pretty much just like this. And I'd say we probably dropped in somewhere around here. Oh my god, look at that shot. Look at that shot, you guys. The only reason this shot was so good is because we were super high up on top of that mountain shooting downwards. As far as he was, we actually got elevation from the shot since we were so high up. Because otherwise, 350, we would have hit probably down here. And this was a 450-yard shot, and we were holding for pretty much like upper lung. And it's a good thing we got some penetration too, because we went right through the intestine and still got liver. Overall, looking back at that shot, I don't really think I would change much about it. Maybe a little bit more forward, but not even, because you got to think of that angle. Look at this. From the angle that we have right here, that bullet is going to come out right on the bottom of the front shoulder. Right there. Which is going to give you an absolutely incredible exit wound. So you won't have any difficulty tracking this thing down. But there we have one incredible buck and an absolutely phenomenal shot placement with the new scope reticles. So that is going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Wow. That's going to go down in the books as one of our farthest most incredibly lucky and accurate shots that we've ever made. Right there. You're talking seconds from popping out of render distance. Seconds. But we connected. And got this phenomenal looking buck. Did you guys really think we weren't going to go back and get the other big buck? Are you kidding me? This buck is just as special as the other one. In fact, this is the buck that was with the other one. And in fact, it's going to be a 229 gold with what couldn't have been a much more perfect shot than that if you ever tried. A perfect double lung heart shot straight through the center of the heart at about 150 yards. Look at that shot, and straight through the shoulder blade as well. So very nice penetration and a solid melee as well.